Hi, my name is Bethany. This is a video from my GoFundMe page. It's, it's a pretty lengthy one, but it is going up there probably today. I want to tell you why I wrote it down, why I created GoFundMe. But I'm in the bathroom, basically at the government funded building where they help people lose weight, and that's what I'm trying to do. I was busy writing, so if you see marks on my hand, that black mark, that's from my pen. But here I go. Here's how this all started. When I was 18, I had a baby. When he was only 2 days old, Children's Services apprehended him. They put him, before that, they put him when he was 2 to 3 hours old. They put him in the nursery, and then all I got into, basically ever since he was born, I had visitations. So I'd be in the hospital there trying to heal from my ordeal, basically having given birth. So I would go to the hospital, or I would be there, and the only time I saw him was when it was time to feed him. Maybe change a diaper, but more or less feed. So ever since then. And then after 2 days, they put him in foster care. He remained there. I've been trying to do everything they asked me to do. They asked me, Bethany, we want you to, I don't mind, I want to finish school. So I'm working on finishing school. And I've been going to counseling. I've been going to court dates. I've been going to meetings they have for the child. I've been going to visitations. I've been doing everything they asked me to do. And I don't know what else I can do. And not to mention bi-monthly meetings. So like every couple of months they talk about, like, just to see how everything is about health. See if there's any problems here or there that need to be discussed. They say because of my Asperger's, which is a form of autism, they say I can't parent, which it still stings, because when I was a child, I was diagnosed with autism. But when my mom told me when I was probably 14, that I had Asperger's, and which, if you hear, like more like 1 out of 100 girls will get autism or Asperger's, which is the Asperger's syndrome. So I was the unlucky one, but I was diagnosed with autism when I was 2, but my mom told me around 14. They say that because of my autism, I can't parent. I have a list here, basically, or you might not be, it's right there, that's telling me what to discuss in this video. But they say because of my autism, I can't parent, which is unjustified and unfair. So the only way I can parent to prove them wrong is to take a parent capacity assessment. Okay, alright, fine. What did I got to do with the GoFundMe? Here's the thing. They do not, and they made it perfectly clear, they do not want to pay for it. I can get legal aid to pay for half, but that's all they can do. They can pay for half. I wish I could just go to, my parents are far from rich. We're far from it. We make do. I wish I could just go to my dad saying I need 10 grand for the test. But rightfully so, he doesn't have it. We have a lot to do with the money we do have, and it can't be spent on a test. Like, we have to use it to get my mother home, which we have to do. We have to do. Not to build a new home. No, we have to build add-ons, or basically make the deck basically nicer, not nicer, but stable. So we have to do that. And something for her and a ramp. So we have to do that. My dad is doing 50-50 on that. So one pays 40 or 50-50. My dad pays 50, they pay 50. But I'm asking for help with this. I want my baby back. I want him back. I never asked to be autistic. I've been doing everything they asked. My worker, when she came by the house, she said, and I will tell you up front what she said. She said there are parenting classes we can do. There are meetings you could go to with your baby on. I was thrilled. And I was like, okay. So she looked in the room. When she looked in there, she lied. It was the first time I set up a crib by myself, and I was happy. All I had to do is be a little bit redone, like lower the bed. That was it. She claimed the dry paint. This is how bad she doesn't want me with this baby. She would lie. So bad, in fact, she would say to herself. She would lie so bad. Like, the formula I had in there, when I had the formula, okay, it was different kinds. But new mom. She claimed up front that the formula was bad, and it wasn't. It was far from it. It was meant, because stupidly, I say stupidly because somehow maybe I was wrong, but when I was carrying that baby, I said I was going to be bringing him home, but I was far wrong on that. So I had the formula there ready for when he's home, and start, just in case I say, you know what, mix and match, so breast milk formulas like that. So I would do something like that. So when she came by the house, she claimed it was all bad, maybe a month to a couple of weeks to its expiry date. So it was something like that. Then she claimed dry paint on the floor. If he got on the dry paint, it would be disastrous. Do you guys see how crazy that sounds? Because it does. Because it sounds crazy. So, not to mention, when we were in court the last time, I'm not going to tell you my worker name, but my worker and their lawyer lied. Let me tell you how bad they lied. If you guys can see this video, I'm black. I'm black. African, American, Canadian, some part Native Indian. Okay. But nevertheless, I'm black. Look at does it look white to you? Does my skin look white? White means truth. Does my skin look white? No. Oh, I'm shocked. That's how bad she lied, as much as I'm black. They lied this is not the form, but something like that. They said they haven't received. And yet my lawyer stood up and said, you did receive it. I have an invoice here saying you received it. That's how bad they want my only child. My only baby. He is so smart. I thank God for having him every day. Because throughout the pregnancy, there are women who miscarry or have a stillborn. But God gave me him. Some parts I'm upset how everything going, so I say I want to miscarry. I can't say that. I love him too deeply. But they lied so bad. They want that child in ward, Crown Ward, which is where the judge will sign off and bring the child. Basically, Crown Ward is like adoption, but the parent or grandparent or blood grandparents do not have a pick on who gets that child. So it's like the child has a clean slate. Or not a clean slate. Oh yeah, clean slate. They have a year order on this baby. 1 year. After 1 year, they're wanting the judge to say ward. They want him in ward. They're willing to lie. And yet my worker says there are parity classes. When I asked her last week about it, she was like, I did. No, she didn't. I did look up parity classes. I say it as much as I'm black. No, she didn't. They're not even looking at parenting. We tried kinship. They said no on my parents, okay. Now they said no on my cousins. They're in Delaware. They were claiming because of the U.S. border and the Canadian border, like we're waiting. Yeah, we've been waiting for 3 months. If they wanted kinship, it would have happened by now. They don't want kinship to work. They're trying to waste. It's like someone playing board games until Monday morning. They play board games or video games all night. Then they have school tomorrow. They are like, what happened? They play board games all night or video games, and they're wondering why they're tired. And they sleep in class. That's them. They're playing video games, and yet the video game is life. They're holding my baby in their hands, and they're playing video games and not caring. It's not theirs. So they have no ties. It's mine. And I need help. So please help me with any donation. Please show them that any children or teens with disability deserve a fair chance. The parent. I don't mind adoption. I don't. I would put them up. I just can't because that's not in me. I wanted to be a surrogate. I wanted to. I just couldn't because of my autism. But I can't. That's where my head is at. I can't let this go. I deserve a fair chance. So please donate $1, $100 or more to show any teens with disability. We're not stupid. We're not crazy. We're not lazy. We're still humans, and that's it, humans. The same way you have a chance to parent, I should have that chance. It shouldn't matter if I'm autistic or not. It shouldn't. So please, any donation is appreciated. I want you to be the end of this. Any donation I can get is one step closer to them trying. Because if they can give me the test, others will follow. And they can't just say because you're autistic. Because of what you did when you were younger. I was foolish, naive, and immature. Still not good enough reason to let that baby go into ward. Not a good reason at all. I deserve a fair chance. I can't give this up without fight. So please help. I want this baby back. And I know others, this is not just happening to me. I know a few where this is happening to. If you can prove to me, if you can help me do this, it's not just proving to me. It's proving to everyone else who has a disability. Hey, you can parent. I believe in you. I know you can parent. That's all I can say. Please donate any money you can to my GoFundMe page. I'm going to post more pictures as I get during my access visits, but because I want you to grow on the journey. He's 9 months. I needed money as soon as possible, very soon as possible. I sent $8,000 because in reality, I can probably get legal aid to pay $15. I don't mean $15. No, $15,000. Because this is not just one test. It's an assessment, which can take months. And if I could tell the judge I have the money, she'll have to hold everything. When he's won, he'll have to say, hold up. Let's give her a chance to take this assessment. And that means I have it. But if you can donate, please. And also pray. Prayers and donations greatly accepted. I want the child back. And I know millions who this happened to. They want their child back too. If you can help me, you're not just helping me, you're helping them. Because once I can take it, there's others that would say, that, hey, she took the test, why can't I? That's an argument you can't really argue against. Because guess what? She's autistic. She was full of night. I was too. You're basically giving that person, and they can just say no to them, and yet I'm pushing up money for this test. They might say no to them because of the money at this point. But if I could take it, they can't just say no, because this is already discrimination act. This is discrimination on the highest level. You could actually be fired for discrimination. But this is not here nor there. Please help me. I know this is a long video and lengthy, but I deserve a chance. Any money is greatly appreciated to the Parental Assessment Fund. Thank you for anything you can do. Look at the GoFundMe page. I'm going to update another picture of the baby so you guys can see what he looks like now. What any funds would do to get the baby back to me. Thank you. Bye.